Hello everyone, we're going to be doing a little bit of a trifecta of awesomeness today as far as the 5K, 5,000 subscriber victory lap dance for all of you who've subscribed to me on YouTube, as well as testing out the perimeters of the Scoop and Extreme Turbo M core for that nice release. 70 games we're going to be able to run with this core, and also harken it in the new year. We're running all these games, non-analog support. We have, of course, Denise Richards and Pierce Brosnan, from Wild Things, and, of course, GoNet, respectively. And Pierce Brosnan was also in Remington Steel, and, of course, he would have been in more Bond movies, including, like, License to Kill, if not for the fact that he was under contract and couldn't quite leave Remington Steel just yet, just like Johnny Depp was with 21 Jump Street. But let's get into the nitty gritty here. We're doing Turbo Extreme Amp core. Let's switch to our little laser weapon here. Target this guy, see what happens. No, mission fails. So we're going to move to the next game. 40 Wings, which was also on PlayStation 1. And of course, it was unfinished, but nearly finished for, of course, Nintendo 64. It kind of reminds me of a mashup of Little Nemo, Threads of Fate, and of course, a little bit of Mario. It's a cool game. 2-player mode activate all the way. Let's check this out. Try to get a little bit of this game in. It's like a little bit of Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe as well. Let's get past this bedtime for Bonzo bedtime story. And that's actually an earlier Ronald Reagan movie. Very cool game. If you ever want to like kill a couple hours, pick up a friend or loved one and play this game for a little bit. Let's go to the first scenario here. And very cool game. Oh yeah, this is playing amazing. I mean, they should have released this for Nintendo 64, but definitely worth trying. If you like your Mario, Little Nemo, of course, Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe platformers. These are two sumo wrestler games, Japan only. We'll move on to Aero Fighters Assault. This is a cool game as well. Let's check this out. We all need to have our air combat games, and even like on the original Nintendo when I played Top Gun 1 and 2, Top Gun 2 especially with the 2-player mode activate, me and my friend would take turns being in the recliner chair, and while one of us was doing the dogfights in 1-player mode, the other person would tilt the control, should we say, tilt the chair accordingly. So, forbid if he attempted to do like a barrel roll or a loop-de-loop and such. It'd be absolutely insane. Let's try this out for a moment here. Awesome stuff here. Such a cool game. What is the Eiffel Tower doing here? It's like all kinds of little perimeter things here. Oh, hell yeah. But very cool game. Let's see what else we have here. We have Aero Gauge, or Aero Gauge, a racing game. We're going to check this out for a minute here. Again, we're going to try to get as many of these games as we can. So we got 4 games right now. Let's check this out right now. Aero Gauge. Let's try a little bit of racing here and see how this plays. It's kind of like a hovercraft thing. Feels like something straight out of Blade Runner. And, what are you watching on your Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, etc. right now? I mean, I've actually watched the first 3 parts of Sabrina Teenage Witch, which actually ain't half bad, and last part just got added to Netflix. Oh, we can fly as well by holding the button, R1, the way I've mapped it. Okay, feels a little bit like Stone Runner as well, but yes, we're running all these way faster than possible, just to show you it's feasible. But you can have variable control with the release, of course, but very cool stuff. Again, you can fly up in the air. Check this out, I'm going to fly up in the air here by simply tapping the R1 button. Watch. Yeah! Look at that. That's awesome. We're going to move to the next game. Alien Chronicles, the first mage, which is an RPG. And RPGs are few and far between. I mean, we have Ogre, Tactics, Battle, should we say? And, of course, we have Quest 64 in this. I mean, what else is there as far as RPGs are concerned? We'll play as Elaron, the main character. Open a chest here. And speaking of open a chest, I actually just picked up a game. I mean, the Phoenix game, Immortals Rising, aka Gods and Monsters, it's actually a pretty cool game. It plays out like a little bit like God of War, mixed with Breath of the Wild, etc. Oh, come out here, blah. I don't want to talk right now. I just want to go around and fight stuff. Very cool. We'll definitely be playing this game too. Oh no, I gotta fight the, my precious type of thing here. But yes, this game actually works. Now we're going to go to Airborder 64, which is another hovercraft game. One of my favorite hovercraft games is obviously Trick Style for Dreamcast. Human Entertainment, they also made Firemen, many other games. I mean, and how many games do you know that are made by Human Entertainment? They've also made some good racing games. Let's check this out for a moment here. Yeah, feels like I'm doing some Dragon Ball Z hoverboard in here. And, first time that really blew me away with hoverboards was actually when I saw Back to the Future 2. Remember when they had the jaws coming out of the building in the future? It was so cool. And just the hoverboards in general. Way before their time. But yeah, this first 2. Now we're going to do All-Star Tennis 99. So let's work for a brief moment here. I probably won't be playing as many sports games. I mean, I just want to be able to get through this. But luckily we have a track mode where we can do autoplay on some of these sports games. In real life, I've never been like a tremendous tennis fan because even when I played at school, for middle school, I'd hit the ball as hard as I could and knock it right out of the court every time to the, basically, non-elation of my gym teacher and such. Oh, jeez. Love! And another show that actually got a later season is actually Letterkenny. If you have Hulu, watch the Letterkenny. They're on like season 7 right now. Fun show, and it's really a great thing. If you like stuff like Trailer Park Boys, you'll love Letterkenny. I mean, from the beginning of the first episode, just a clever, fun, smart show. Not fart. I'd say fart because they do have fart humor as well, but there's so many great things there. If you're a hockey fan and a fellow Canadian and such, you'll definitely be a big fan of the show as well because they do quite a bit of hockey hijinks. We're doing a little bit of a Metroid Prime style gameplay right now with Asteroids. Okay, let's get the show in a row here. Oh, hell yeah. If there's ever a Metroid-style game, this is it. A little bit like Starship Troopers, which, by the way, also had Denise Richards in it, now that I remember. Oh, yeah. This is cool as hell. I'm going to be coming back and play this after this video. But yes, Armories, if you like your Metroid Starship Trooper-style gameplay. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do Army Man Air Combat. And again, thank you, Matt Franco008. And, of course, Black Sunshine, fellow Rob Zombie fan. Yes, I did actually see Rob Zombie in concert a few years ago, and I also like all his movies. I mean, he's had a couple movies that aren't as good as the other ones, but House of Corpses and Devil's Rejects are just amazing movies. I like the 21 movie with all the clowns and stuff, because it's kind of like a Running Man style movie, which, by the way, is done by Richard Bachman, aka Stephen King, under pseudonym. But Army Man Air Combat is pretty cool. It feels like a little bit of a nuclear strike style game. Cool as hell. So yes, I'm going to be coming back to play this game for sure. Now we're going to do Army Men Sergeant Heroes. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's do our clicks for the last 5 games. 3, 4, 5. Let's keep these clicks in action here. Now we're doing Sergeant Heroes. I might be off by 1 click or 2 clicks there because I wasn't paying attention, but I'll make sure I click them for the rest of this. Let's try this out now. 1 player mode activate. Insert Rumble Pack now. Oh yeah. So cool. Kind of reminds me of that Small Soldiers movie. Remember that fun movie? That was such a kick-ass movie. Oh, yeah. I don't think I can take on this tank myself, though. I'm going to get taken out by this tank. So we're going to move on to Army Men Sergeant Heroes 2. So we're going to click it one more time here. Like I said, it's not going to be a perfect guide, but I'm going to try to get as many as I can and do a brief synopsis of each of these games. But we're nearly 12 plus games in right now, doing Sergeant Heroes 2, see how this plays. And kind of like Toy Soldiers where they've done all the games in a series. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Toy Soldiers, I love that entire series. Nice tower defense game. Kind of reminds me a little bit like Toy Story and this type of thing. But yeah, Small Soldiers. Yes, this is playing pretty nice. I think that's my fellow soldier. Let's see what happens if we jump off to the abyss there. Do we have parachute? No! I'm dead. Asteroids Hyper 64. We all love our Asteroids games, especially way back. And I'm the type of person that doesn't really try to run around, use my thruster and such. I try to stay in one place and spin around, kind of cosmic art style, like for the Atari 2600, and get as many as I can. Because once you fly, you're out of control. And there's what's really cool is when you play games like this and have power-up systems and such. So let's try to see how this game plays. Oh no, I already screwed up. I'm out of control, dude. Oh jeez. Oh well, but awesome game nonetheless. And hell yeah, this is actually holding up pretty nicely. Even has some of the original music to it. But Asteroids. Now we're gonna do Automobile Lamborghini next. And I clicked it twice for the last 2 games. We're going to try to keep the clicks going. Hopefully we can get to 100 plus games here in the next hour or so. Automobile Lamborghini. Let's try to get in an arcade, do a quick race real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I ever won the lottery, I'd definitely buy a car like this in real life. But I wouldn't be like some of those people in the fail videos where they accelerate too fast off of a stoplight. I mean, they wreck every time. But this is cool as hell. Very smooth and seamless. Oh, hell yeah. I love my racing games. And I even love them better when you can jump, like in, of course, stuff like Destruction Derby 2 on PlayStation 1. The second stage, I love doing a corkscrew thing. Oh, now we're going to move on to Bakarushi Muteki Bangyo! Great shmup game. Let's click it one more time. This is a Japan-only game, but it's also on stuff like DS and all that. Let's try this out for a brief moment. It's made by Treasure, who made Alien Soldier, and of course, Gunstar Heroes, Sin and Punishment, etc. We will be doing another Treasure game today as well. Let's test this out for a moment. And we have kind of like twin-stick shooter controls. This is awesome as hell. Oh, hell yeah. I love this. If you ever played one on DS and such, you have like puzzle stages and all that. But Bangyo for the win. Sounds like Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh type anime name, but yes, this is cool as hell. Now we're gonna move on to Banjo-Kazooie, which we probably won't be able to play without doing like the introduction and such, but we'll at least try to load it and make sure it's running smooth, at least in the cinemas and such. Let's start from the get-go here. Because I don't want to have to sit through like 2 or 3 minutes of cinemas to get into the game, which we have to typically do in some games like Conker's Bad Fur Day and such. But we're at least going to load the game, make sure we're all kosher here. Oh yeah, you can see this is pretty much the way the game's going to run once you're in the game, so Banjo-Kazooie for the win is going to be run fine. Now we're going to move on to the next one, Banjo-Tooie. Same deal scenario here. I clicked it one time. Let's see how many more games we can get in. It's going to be an absolute wild thing here. But like I said, Sabrina Teenage Witch is not bad. And they also did kind of a Riverdale, which is Archie, crossover. They were both by the same comics originally. And I kind of liked that they did like a crossover between Sabrina Teenage Witch and Riverdale. And like I said, these aren't the typical things I would normally watch, but they made them dark oriented, which made them more appealing to me. I like my dark horror type of stuff. And like I said, if you ever know anybody who's not really into like horror and such, try to get them into dark comedy first, like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil or such. Gruntilda the Witch, what the hell's going on? Spoiler alert! And I need to go back and watch like the Avengers Infinity War again too, because them were real fun. I've been through all the MCU movies. I mean, how many MCU movies have you been through? Oh, we got a fishing game here. Base Thrust, Echo Gear, Power Worm, Championship. That's the whole mouthful there. Let's click it again here. See how many more games we can get in this thing here. Now, I've never, ever been a real big fan of fishing games, but I can definitely feel the allure, no pun intended, of having like a controller where you can actually feel the vibration of the fish tugging on your stuff or such. But remember that game called Seaman, which came with a microphone and such, for the original Dreamcast? That was a funny game. Such a weird game. Kind of reminds me of like a Sea Monkey type thing. I don't think I'm going to be catching anything, but I like that fact that the background looks like it's photorealistic, like they use real photos there. We're going to move on to Base Masters 2000 right now, so we got another game for the win here. How many more of these games are we going to get out of the way today? And as far as looking at other movies that are on like Hulu, Amazon Prime, etc., there's one called Run, which looks kind of interesting. It has that syndrome where somebody makes somebody intentionally, spoiler alert, sick so they can keep them in their midst for a longer period of time. It looks like kind of an interesting drama, a horror-style movie. Oh, jeez, I'm feeling at these fishing games, so we're going to move on to Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. It's actually a very interesting cartoon show as well. I actually enjoyed it. Basically, in the future, I don't want to say too much about the story, but you'll see Bruce Wayne, spoiler alert, in a wheelchair because he is actually crippled by Bane, and this young teenager who's obsessed with Batman sneaks into the Batcave, and Batman finds him and lists him as taking kind of like a protege type thing. Okay, let's get the show on the road here. This is kind of cool. I like games like this. I mean, this type of gameplay is awesome. I love these side-scrolling games which are few and far between nowadays. You found the key to open the door. What are we playing, Gauntlet here? Let's get through here. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to be coming back to this for sure. My kind of game for sure. Nice side-scrolling action platformer. Even on PS2 and such, when they did like Star Wars Episode 3, the Sith game, that was actually kind of cool because they had the upgrade system as well. Speaking of upgrade systems, I do like playing the Sith game, not the Sith game, the Phoenix Immortals Rising game on Xbox One. Actually, should I say my wife has been playing it because I've been watching her play it. And we got like maybe like 8 or 9 hours in. It's a really fun game. And I wouldn't have thought much of it just from the commercial because I saw it on the Stadia and such. But actually, it's a really cool game. Ground Zero. Kind of reminds me of like a game on Sega CD. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is cool as hell. Remember the old tank games that used to be on PlayStation 1? I'm going to do a little bit of a trivia. Tell me what tank games you remember on PlayStation 1. But yeah, Battle Tanks for the win. And we got another one called Battle Tanks Global Assault. We'll try out for a brief moment here. Click it another time. We're getting in there, guys and gals. We're getting so many games out. But like I said, I still need to watch the Ray Donovan show because that's another show that I need to binge watch. I've been through like all the shows like Dexter, Breaking Bad, etc. I want to get into Ray Donovan because that's one of the few shows I haven't done quite yet. And I've actually watched various episodes of Sopranos, but I haven't watched like all of them. One Enemy Kill before I even started. This would be a great multiplayer style game for sure. Oh yeah! Feels like tanks with Twisted Metal and such. But yeah, Battle Tanks. Global Assault for the win here. Let's kick it another time. BattleZone, Rise of the Black Dogs, which is based off of an old Atari game. If you ever would have seen the original BattleZone in the arcade, you would have been blown away by the great vector and style graphics, which were just unheard of at the time. I mean, even at home, the only system which really displayed these was, of course, the Vectrex, which was also ahead of its time. But we have Blaster Master style controls there, kind of like Blaster Master Blasted again, but with albeit a little bit of a homage to the original BattleZone game. And we can even do a kind of like a cool thing here. Oh yeah, look at that shit. Oh, sorry. Oh, cool. We can even jump out of the vehicle here and do like kind of a General Zod thing where the astronauts didn't know what was coming up against them. And Superman 2, which is a great movie. Let's do Beetle Adventure Racing there. Do another click. Some racing games for the win. Like I said, there's like 50 plus racing games on the system. And some of the games which were not really playable in the past, like the F1 games, are now actually playable on this core, which you'll see in a moment here. Electronic Art and one of my favorite earlier Electronic Art should we say published racing games was actually Need for Speed 4 High Stakes, which is such a fun game. This game is cool because it actually has shortcuts in it, jumps, all kinds of fun stuff, and like fantasy style tracks. Oh yeah, we got this. Very cool racing style game. And Forza Horizon is probably like the closest thing to this game I've seen more recently. Love the Forza Horizon games. Oh yeah, playing real nice here. Get through a game a little bit and we'll move on to another game. Oh yeah. And it's actually, I'd say, in my top 5 racing games on the Nintendo 64, without a doubt. Really just stands out amongst the crowd. What's your personal favorite Nintendo 64 racing game? Be sure to let me know. We're going to move on to some more games now. We're going to do Big Mountain 2000, yet another racing game, albeit with skis and such. But yes, Beetle Adventure Racing I'll be coming back to. And another game that I really liked racing-wise, which was on the original Dreamcast, was actually called Speed Devils. And not only was it a cool racing game with fantasy-style racing, but you can actually upgrade your vehicle. And you know, games where you can actually earn money, unlock, upgrade your vehicles, were just damn awesome. Oh, yeah. And this kind of reminds me of that arcade game with the real skis and such that you'd hang on to and all that. And I love all my, I don't like crashing into trees though. Let's try to avoid crashing into trees here. Oh, fail. We're going to move on to BioFree's fighting game here. And by the way, Black Sunshine mapped most of the fighting games. I did a few of them for the Extreme Course, such as Killer Instinct and ClayFighter 1 and 2. And I did the Powerpuff Girls because he didn't want to go near the game. But yeah, it's a crazy game because even mapping the game was really tough. And we got a Duff Lundgren style character there. The problem with mapping Powerpuff Girls is the challenge is like super X-Facto challenge where you can't even do anything against the opponent. It's ridiculous. But yes, really cool game, BioFreaks here. And we're doing like kind of like a Masters of the Universe style character here. Oh yeah, let's knock him down at least one time. I don't know these moves, but you mapped this pretty good, Black Sunshine. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, winner, chicken dinner. We're doing the Blast Core now, which is actually one of my other favorite rare games on the system. Lo and behold, Blast Core, one of my 3 favorite games for Nintendo 64, along with Hybrid Heaven and Paddling 64. Nice action puzzle there, and essentially you have to stop a carrier with a missile attached to it from getting to the edge of the stage and keep it from crashing into stuff, because once it does, the entire stage is over. And I'll give you a demonstration of this right now. You also get some really cool vehicles. Spoiler alert, you can actually get the 18 band and Duke the Hazard card in this game. Right here, we're going to essentially try to clear anything that's obstructed the path up here. And once you get used to the game, you can actually do other stuff like such as little side missions. I've gotten platinum on this game, as well as, of course, Apollo 64. But very cool stuff. And you have some vehicles that actually go backwards and do backface. But here's what happens if you mess up. Bam! The entire stage blows up. Now we're going to move on to Blues Brothers 2000. Full tank of gas, the cigarettes, all that jazz. I saw this movie in the theater with my dad when I was a kid. And to this day, I still remember the shopping mall scene with the car and such. Titus made this game. They also made, of course, the Superman 64 game. Let's do this right now. Click it one more time because we're doing another click here. Start the game. Blues Brothers 2000. This is the one with John Goodman and such. Let's check it out. And to continue, we got this. Okay. Big House Blues. Folsom Prison. Continue. Okay. And has there ever been an actual good Blues Brothers game? I'm trying to remember. I kind of need to go back and watch both movies, though, because they just did a 4K version of it. And this whole Battles at a Band thing kind of reminds me of the story of the Three Stooges, like, trying to save the orphanage stuff, too. Very similar. Elwood. And my dad actually named our bulldog Elwood off in this movie, too. Oh, yeah. We've all seen games like this. How do I get out of here? Okay, we're moving on to Body Harvest, another cool game. And this might surprise you to know that DMA Design was under a different company before, and later on they made Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, Manhunt, Bully, and even way before, decades earlier, on Amiga, they made stuff like Shadow of the Beast and Turrican. But great game. You can definitely see the elements of Body Harvest and later on games such as, of course, Grand Theft Auto. And this also reminds me of Starship Troopers, which, by the way, like I said, Denise Richards from World's Not Enough was in Wild Things, but she was also in Starship Troopers with Casper Van Dien, and of course Clancy Brown from the great Highlander movies. Clancy Brown is so fun to see even nowadays in Mortuary Tales and such, which is on Shudder. Great stuff. And let's get into here with our great music here. Oh yeah, and we're doing a little bit of our Grand Theft Auto style gameplay here with our Samus Aran style character. I think we're close enough where we can target this guy. We got our 3D camera angle here. He's not getting away. There we go. Wait for the red reticle there. We got this. Oh yeah, snipe vision here. And we're gonna have a little bit of a Starship Trooper style aliens there because we have the signature here. Check it out. Oh yeah, we have an I Am Flux style character going on there. Oh yeah, this is so cool. We're saving the company when you need them. Oh, that's cool as hell. I'm definitely going to be coming back to this. And Casper Van Dien was also in, of course, that great movie Starship Troopers. I really need to go back and watch that. And, of course, we had Neil Patrick Harris as a psychic, which was a great actor in that movie as well. Bomberman 64, the second attack, and Hudson's also behind the amazing TurboGrafx and TurboGrafx 16. They made so many great games. We're going to do this real quick for a brief moment. We have Lost Planet Alcatraz. Remember the game called Lost Planet on PS3 and such? Fun game as well. Let's try to get through it. Oh, what do we have? Like Kirby following us there? That looks like Kirby. What the hell's going on here? And we got Shadow the Hedgehog here. It's kind of like elements from most other games. Oh, yeah, you're done. Bam! Oh, yeah. Gotta choose how we can move faster. Let's try to get some firepower. Bye-bye, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, no! I screwed up there. We got Kirby again. I want to get my fire. Oh, yeah! Oh, this is so cool. Double bomb power. Oh, yeah. This is cool as hell. So we got Bomberman 64 second attack for the win. Now we're going to do Bomberman Hero. And one thing I like about Bomberman games in general is nearly every new game in the series has new gameplay elements. I mean, kangaroos, anybody? Let's see what's in this particular game. We could, throw bombs. We could jump. What do we have here? Place a bomb on a switch and the floating board will move. Is that how we do it? There we go. How do we do this? Look at the shadows. Get another clue. Tap the air button or C down twice to do a bomb kick. Okay, let's move on to bottom of the ninth, Konami. And Konami is an amazing company, made roughly 28 games on Nintendo 64, including one of my absolute favorites, Hybrid Heaven. I love Konami on the original Nintendo, along with Capcom, Sunsoft, Tecmo. I mean, what is your favorite company on the original Nintendo? We're going to do a little bit of exhibition mode right now. We can even do this. We can do versus computer versus two-player, or we can do spectator. Let's try spectator real quick. And you ever play a game where the AI is kind of like almost condescending on you? Let's see what happens when we have good AI against good AI here. Bam! Strike! Home run! I don't think these computers are going to be doing anything. I think they're going to be struck out, and then we're going to move on to the next game. Oh, look at this. I'm not very good in outfielding these games. I'm better at batting. Strike! Come on, home run for the win. Oh, foul ball. Come on, we need to get a home run here. We'll move on to the next game. Bam! Oh, no. Out! Oh, jeez. But cool game. Bottom of the ninth. Then we're going to go to Buck Bumble, which is, if there ever was an obscure game, Buck Bumble was most certainly it. A nice 3D shmup in disguise made by Argonaut Software Limited. It reminds me of Jason and Argonauts, over Zillion, Odyssey, and of course Phoenix Immortals Rise, which I'm playing on Xbox One right now. Makes me want to go back and watch Clash of the Titans, all that fun stuff. But Bumblebee shmup for the win in 3D with an incredible, cool soundtrack as well. Obviously, higher beats per minute than normal because we're on the Extreme Turbo M-Core. And notice that little thing above looks like a CD spinning. That is cool, kind of like a turntable thing. This is so cool. DJ style B remix. Not like the B Girl and of course the old Blind Melon song, No Rain. But we're going to move on to Bug's Life right now. And I'm going to be coming back to Buck Bumble. Very cool game without a doubt. And I clicked it again. Let's see how Bug's Life goes. It's one of the earlier Pixar movies that I remember. And I just watched So on Disney Plus. Not a half bad movie. I've been through all of the Pixar movies over the years. What would be your personal favorite Pixar movie? I'm trying to think of what my personal favorite one would be. the one called Up is actually a really, really good movie. I remember, okay, like a platformer here. I've actually never played this game. I believe a game like this is also on the PlayStation 1, right? Or am I thinking of Ants? How come I can't jump up there? Okay. I'm stuck here. I cannot jump up with the ant. I don't know what to do here. I suck at kids games. But we're going to move on to Bust Move 99, which I think I can do a better job at. But for those of you who played Bugs Life, give me 3 clues on how to play it. I'm used to playing stuff like Ninja Gaiden, Black on Xbox, you know. I played the masochistic games, so when I go to the games that are too easy, like Elmo's Number and Letters, I get screwed, don't know what to do. Now we're going to do arcade mode here. Bust Move, aka Puzzle Bobble. Let's check this out. Play versus computer. What do we have to do here? Let's try this out for a moment. It's been a while since I played this. Okay. So we gotta line up the targets here. We, red, bam! Okay, that's easy enough. We'll do one more thing here. Maybe do a yellow here. Bam! Okay, that's pretty cool. We'll do Bust the Move 2, Arcade Edition. Now we're doing Bust the Move 2, which obviously, again, title for the win here. They made Operation Wolf. And have you noticed in the new Wonder Woman 1984 movie, spoiler alert, they have an arcade with Operation Wolf, and the game came out in 1987! Not 1984 like the movie would depict. And I also got a game like here for mobile phones, which is actually kind of cool too. Bam! Oh, I missed the chain! We need one more red here for another chain. Okay, get this blue right in there. Oh, jeez, I'm getting screwed by the computer. There we go. Yeah! There we go. Now I'm gonna win. We need yellow. We can do blue again. There we go. Come on, give me another. There we go, that red chain. Bam! Oh, yeah. Now we're going to move on to California Speed. Another amazing, amazing game. Let's click again. But yeah, Wonder Woman 1984. Interesting movie. It had really, really negative reviews overall. But I actually found the movie interesting for one big, big reason. Because it actually has a Wishmaster style element where there's a device which grants people wishes. And I love that type of element. I mean, the original Wishmaster movies with Andrew Devolve and even the ones that didn't have them, like the third and fourth one. Love this music here. Great, great game. And they're like Cruis'n USA, Midway style, San Francisco Rush style series of gameplay. Love this. This is Fast and Furious. Amazing, amazing music here. That reminds me of like some of the like Hadouken, trance style music. Oh, wow. I want to do at least one jump here. One jump right through the water. Yes, if you like your Cruis'n USA World Exotica stuff, you'll love your California Speed as well. Nice natural extension of the gameplay here. I just want to do one jump, please. I gotta get right past there and I should be getting to a bridge where I can do a nice jump. Oh yeah, here we go, here's my jump coming up. Come on, right over here, give me a jump. Yeah! Okay, now we're gonna move on to Carve again, 64. Carve 64, aka Death Race 2000, Jason Statham remake, the original with David Carradine, who played in Kung Fu, the original series, which, by the way, was what the original Bruce Lee series should have been, but they made it more recently with the show called Warrior, but it also has Sylvester Stallone in the earlier role. Fun movie. Even Toxic Avenger later on kind of did a little bit of an homage to it with its little dashboard running over innocent people thing here. But look at this, and of course, it's not going to have red blood, it's going to be like green blood mode activate, like your typical violent game there. Oh yeah, splatter bonus. Castlevania, the first one here. And I have to say that these are kind of a thorn in my side. I didn't really think much of the 3D Castlevania games initially, but they kind of grew on me when I went back to them, especially like the PS2 ones, because they had such an incredible soundtracks, and even the one on PS3, it takes like 40 hours to beat. So we're doing Castlevania here, and the music is all amazing. They're Necronomicon, right from Evil Dead. Even that Evil Dead remake was a fun movie. But let's check this out for a moment here. A little bit of gameplay here. Oh yeah, running nice and awesome here. Let's take out a skeleton or two. Whoa! Oh yeah. Where's the skeleton? There's one right there. Oh, we gotta take at least one skeleton out here. Oh yeah! Always the win for the win here. Oh yeah, this is actually not a bad game at all. And they've also kind of done like a loose fix-up of it called Legacy of Darkness. And one thing I've always been, like I said, curious about is how different these games really are. I've always heard, since I've not really played these both fully, that this game is actually an extension fix-up of the original one with new levels, etc., etc. I made it to the clock tower. That's about as far as I've made it. I'm going to be going back to it, though. Let's check this out for a brief moment here. Take out an enemy or two, get through the first puzzle. We got this, guys and gals. Oh yeah, I still need to play the latest Bloodstained game too, though, and the 8-bit fan thing that they released as well. Let's move around here. Great music, great gameplay. Oh, we got enemies there. Oh yeah! Okay, now we're gonna have a little puzzle here. Just defeat the first enemy. You can jump on the block here. Oh yeah! That's crazy as doing the upside down puzzles in the Accountant movie with Ben Affleck. I mean, look up the trailer for the movie called The Accountant with Ben Affleck. Great movie. Chopper attack for the win. Another fun destruction game. Seda for the win here. Let's check this out for a brief moment. See how it plays. Oh yeah! Remember this being a fun game last time I played it. It's also known as Wild Chopper. Oh yeah, let's try to see what we can blow up here. So it kind of reminds me of like a 3D version of Choplifter, which is definitely an awesome game. There we go, I got my weapons here. Stop end of area. Okay. Let's destroy this. I probably shouldn't be destroying this, but I'm going to try to destroy everything in my sight anyway. For fun here. Oh yeah! We need to get some live enemies here though. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can even blow them up. That's crazy. This music is awesome. It's like speed metal, almost like really fast Anthrax. This is kick-ass. One of my favorite soundtracks on Nintendo 64 to boot. I love these games that have metal soundtracks, but yeah, this is cool as hell. Blowing ass up. Now we're going to move on to Kuro Q 64 is actually Pen Racers 2. We'll play Pen Racers more later on. But now we're going to do ClayFighter Sculptor's Cut. A great... If there's any game they need to revive ClayFighter. It's such an awesome game. I remember there being a Blockbuster exclusive for the game. We'll play as Frost here, kind of like AKA Jack Frost from the horror movie. Not the Michael Keaton one either. But let's check this out for a brief moment here. See if we can win a single round here. Oh, jeez. It looks like we're fighting against Jeff Dunn, a puppet here. I'll kill you! Let's check this out. I at least gotta do decent here. Oh, no! Playing pretty damn awesome here. Great 2-player mode activate game for the win with the update, folks. Oh yeah! Oh, that was a great combo. Dumb combo. Ice pick. I'll kill you. ClayFighter 63 to third. Another fun game in the series. Let's try this out for a brief moment. Obviously, we have ClayFighter on Super Nintendo as well. Let's check this out. Okay. Let's play this. Who's this character again? Oh, geez, I remember him. The Kung Fu style character. Looks like Mo from the Three Stooges a little bit. Oh, okay, we got this. Okay, and we have the same stage with the same guy here. Maybe this guy can take him down. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to win with my martial arts this time. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is cool. I'll kill you! Jeff Dunham's always a fun comedian to watch. Just like Gabriel Iglesias, two of my favorite comedians to watch. And George Carlin way back was probably my favorite comedian of all. I need to get him. Oh, real funky. We need Hong Kong Fooey. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win. And there are like clay-talities in the game, aren't there? Oh, I missed. Sounds like he said, "Cluck you." Oh yeah, I got that guy. Now we're gonna move on to Command and Conquer. Remember this crazy game? I wasn't really big into turn-based strategy games until I got into tower defense games. Now obviously, tower defense games kind of originated from Warcraft 3 and such. But fun stuff here. I'm probably not gonna be able to do much in this game because I haven't really played this much. Continue. We got this. Not too bad. It is math to play though. At least we can see some of the wanton destruction here. And like I said, I'm not really used to this type of game. I need to play more like Cannon Fodder to get used to this type of gameplay, like cool Command and Conquer runs. And obviously, Conquer's bad for a day. We probably won't be able to get into the actual game without going a couple minutes into the things, but we'll try for a brief moment here. At least see the cinemas. And the game is running at roughly like 45 to 60 frames per second on all the platforms, so we're fine here for mature audiences only. And they did do a Conquer remake on Xbox as well, and I do have this one, the Nintendo 64 version, on, of course, my rare replay collection on the Xbox One. But, again, I always like this part this much. This is so funny. Chainsaw cutting up the Nintendo 64 logo. That's pretty crazy that they actually allowed it to happen. But the humor is pretty rampant in the game. Fun stuff. Now we're going to do Cruis'n USA. I mean, for the win here. Love all my Cruis'n games. This one runs the worst out of the Cruis'n games on the system. Cruis'n World and Exotica run way better. But unfortunately, Exotica doesn't run on this core. It runs on the later cores like Parallel and the Mupen core. Okay, let's check this out for a brief moment here. Let's get into the nitty-gritty here. This game used to run damn slow. I mean, it's run better than ever before, at least. Okay, let's make sure we're pushing the right button here for accelerate. There we go. Oh, yeah. I always love these games in the arcade. Oh, yeah. So Cruis'n USA is running for you who are hardcore purists, and then get this like on the Wii U download store and such. I mean, they really need to revive this game. It would be cool to see this game show up on, like, of course, the Xbox One, PS4, etc., but it's probably going to remain on Nintendo systems, just the way it is. Now we're going to move on to Cruis'n World here. Very, very cool game as well. This game is going to be running a little bit better than Cruis'n USA. So yes, the accolades of USA from World to Exotica, they all run from that order, worst to best. Let's check this out for a brief moment here. And I think we're like 30 plus games in. We're doing pretty good, folks. Cruis'n World for the win here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this stuff is running a little bit better than Cruis'n USA. Fun stuff for without a doubt. Oh, yeah. I remember playing this on the original Nintendo 64. Such a fun game. Even though the original designer of the game didn't think these were good ports, I still had fun playing these. Especially Exotica, which is such a fun game. But, yes, Cruis'n World works great. Always great music. Just a good game to pick up and play for like 20, 30 minutes at a time. Good, quick pick me up and play. Now we're going to move on to, this game here takes a little bit of a few minutes to get into, but fun game nonetheless. There's a translation patch. And I've always been a fan of sports games where you have fantasy elements such as glue balls where you can stop on a dime, rocket balls, and of course Madden cards in the Madden games where you can do essentially no fumbles, perfect passes, monster teams, etc. Let's try doing this. You can see the rocket at the top left there. Let's try getting a par 4 here. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in 4, but we'll try. Oh, no, not in the... Oh, that's close. Oh, my... No. Oh. That's a little bit better. Might be able to do 4 here. Oh, no. Guess it's going to be 4. Yeah, par. Now we're going to move on to Dance Dance Revolution Disney Edition because a few people have requested this, and thank you, Black Sunshine, for mapping this one. I'm typically more into Rock Band, Guitar Hero, not so much music rhythm games unless it's like Parappa-da-Rappa on Jammerlammy, but it is what it is, and people have been asking about this, so let's try this real quick for a brief moment, see if I can do anything at all in this game. Okay, let's check it out for a brief moment, then we'll move on to some more action games. Okay, what's going on here? Feels like Mark Wahlberg and a Funky Bunch doing Good Vibrations. Okay. It works. So for those of you who want to play Dance Dance Revolution Disney Edition, here you go. Now we're going to be playing Dark Rift. And fighting games are not typically my forte. To reiterate, I like my racing games that trumps more than I like fighting games, but I still like my fighting games such as Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Tekken, Killer Instinct, the original, the arcade, Nintendo 64, and of course, the reboot on Xbox One, which has the amazing Battletoads as unlockable characters, and like that girl, which seems like she's straight out of the ring. And this is unfortunately a game that has slowdown issues, which still need to be fixed up because of the combination of memory leak and dynamic recompiler. And one way you can get around this is every game has a little bit of a counter as far as how long it takes for this to occur. And I'm going in a RetroArch video settings output, sRGB toggle it on or off, does not matter. Some games you need to do it every few minutes, other games you might have to do it for like 45 minutes to an hour or even 14 hours. We're going to resume. We should be full capacity with our Thanos, Asteroids style character. If you ever play a fighting game, the best way to know somebody's good, stand on the ground. If they can hit you on the ground, that's how you know they're a good opponent or not. Oh yeah! Like I said, it has slowdown issues. Oh yeah! Crush the bear hug. Oh yeah! Nice instant replay there, but still cool. Like I said, it's a game that I'm planning on fixing up. Let's go back to the playlist there. We're going to do the next game in a row here. We just did Dark Rift. And we're going to do Deadly Hearts now. I was about to say Dark Sector. Like I said, I almost said Dark Sector, which is an unbelievably cool homage, extension of the Carl B movie from the 1980s. I also like the Atari 2600 version, the arcade version. Very, very fun stuff. But Deadly Hearts, made by Konami. They've done fighting games before, including a Castlevania style fighting game. We have Joker from like Batman in the Future style character here. We have Sagat from like Street Fighter. I mean, it's invariably guaranteed to see characters in games, which kind of remind you of like counterparts from other movies and such. Like, take an example here. Brian Fury in Tekken is straight out of Blade Runner. I mean, for all intents and purposes aside, clearly, Brian Fury is from Blade Runner. You know, Rutger Hauer for the win there. Also from Hitcher with C. Thomas Howell. Fun movie. Oh, we're going to take this guy down. I need to go to that Castlevania fighting game that Konami made as well. What other fighting games do you know that Konami made? I'm trying to think of some offhand. I can only think of this in the Castlevania one for right now. Okay, we got Kai. We're taking you down. 10 more seconds left. Come on. Oh, yeah, ground hits. One more hit. Oh. Ah, jeez. Look at that cool replay there. Bam, I got you, dude. Now we're going to move on to, we're not going to do the horse racing game, but you can play it. It does work. We're going to do Destruction Derby 64. Like I said, I love all the games in the series, and particularly the second one on PlayStation 1, where you can do the second stage and do those crazy corkscrew loops, kind of like Top Gun. Still looking forward to that movie when it comes out. And unfortunately, this is such a slow game, and any previous release, it's probably better than ever before. Luckily, with this update, work in progress. Let's check this out, get a little bit around the first lap here. Then we'll move on to some more games. There's a shmup next in the lineup, as I just saw. Okay? Running way better than ever before. Definitely can deal with this. And I also like the one that is on, of course, Dreamcast. That one is really awesome. I used to play that in Gauntlet Legends all the time. Whoa! I actually recovered. Hell yeah! I did what I did. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. We got oncoming traffic here, but yeah, we're moving on to Decimon 3D, a shmup game. And this is one of those games where you can create your own levels. But like I said, I just did a flip, and I was able to recover, and I got knocked down by the opposition there. But we're going to do this. And these are very cool games. I love these Decimon games because they have some sample sample levels here. And you can actually create your own levels as well. So let's try this out real quick. We'll do one of the first ones in here. See where you can edit there, and you can make your own game, which is damn awesome. Solid Gear. Okay, we'll do Solid Gear. And see what this is all about, folks. Time attack, game start. And some of these have like even 50 to 100 of them. Like Decimon Kids on PlayStation 1. Awesome stuff. You can even get it on the PlayStation Network, which I did. Oh, hell yeah. This is not bad. And if you ever seen the Net Yaroos on PlayStation 1, you can literally create games to this caliber. This is sweet as hell. I mean, literally make your own game. Feels a little bit like the title style games too, where you can do the targeted system. Not bad whatsoever. This is pretty cool. Too bad they never released this in the United States. This is pretty much a Japan only thing. But yes, you can create your own shmup levels. Even in Little Big Planet, you can technically create your own shmup levels with the tools that they have. Not bad at all. But now we're going to move on to, of course, Diddy Kong Racing, another Rare game. And when was there a time that Rare did not make a golden game? I mean, every game from Saber Wolf all the way back in the 80s, all the way up to current stuff like Killer Instinct Reboot, GoldenEye, so many awesome games. Blast Corps, one of my favorite games on the system. Let's check this out. We'll play as Conquer here. Oh yeah, we got Conquer here. Let's get into the nitty-gritty and do a little bit of racing here. Okay, and we got a little bit of foreshadow of the Fortitude of Awesomeness here. Oh yeah! We got our rainbow there. Can you name all the colors of the rainbow? You know, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Or we can do all the planets, you know, the word association game like Roy G. Biv. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. The little rock on the rocket, Arkansas and such. And we have our kids that stay out of like, the rock, should we say Seals and Croft? Not Seals and Croft. Croft Super Show, not Seals and Croft. Not Summer Breeze. I'm talking the Croft Super Show from way back. Okay, let's get the show on the road here. Let's do our first race here. We gotta pick a balloon up, right, to do our first race? Get this little balloon here. Oh, yeah. Go to our first race here. Ancient Lake. Okay. So far, so good. Not bad at all. Okay, it's playing pretty damn awesome. So you got our Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, both playing damn nice here. Very impressive. This game used to have tremendous slowdowns too, but it's running quite nicely with this work in progress update on all the mini classics. And we got the dinosaur from Pee-wee's Big Adventure there, remember that? And also Large March Sunshine. We got Down Duck going Quackers. Now, essentially, this game, along with Rayman 2, which are both on the same engine, actually, they have issues with collision detection. I'll show you what I mean once I start the game here. We're going to go to load, my last game here. You're unable to pick up items that trigger certain events, which make the games both fully unplayable. But they're still enjoyable nonetheless for what you can do, and they might be fixed up in future updates, as well as, of course, with cheat codes. And these do not work on any course currently. This is just the way it is, but they can be fixed up. These would be two things that I look into on my agenda. I'm going to show you what I mean here. This thing of playing Super Mario Bros. 1 and not being able to pick up coins. Check it out for yourself here. We're going to get to some stars here. Watch this. Dum-da-dum. I cannot pick up the stars. But if I implement the cheat codes permanent on here, we'll make it where we have unlimited stars, then you can actually at least get to the platformer sections in this particular game. Oh, that was kind of cool. Let's go on to Donkey Kong 64. Okay, and again, I don't want to wait too long to try to get in games, so let's see the attract mode on some of these games that take longer to get into. And I'm going to try to go through as many games as we possibly can. Oh yeah, also made by Rare. Oh yeah. I remember the first time I ever played Donkey Kong on the original Super Nintendo. That was so amazing. Of course, the arcade version, Nintendo version, Atari 2600 version, etc. And yes, this is pretty much how the game's going to play. It plays this nicely in game. But yes, Donkey Kong for the win. Now we got Doom here. And some of you who've ever played Doom might not realize that the game will seem darker than intended, but you can actually go into the options and change your brightness. So we're going to go into the game here and try it for a brief moment here. Go into options. And you can go into display. And you can change your brightness and make it up. Make sure you do this when you play the game. You need to have your brightness up. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see a damn thing. New game. Watch me die. We'll play the hardest difficulty here. But yes, turn the brightness up in the settings. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see a damn thing. Playing damn awesome. Fast and Furious here. Oh, hell yeah. Doom for the win. Even like the Rock movie. That's fun, too. Oh, I got taken down in a few seconds. Now we're moving on to other games. We have Doraemon 1, 2, and 3, which are Mario-style platformers. And I actually imported this game way back. These are kind of cool to try out. Then we have The Best of No Mori, a.k.a. Animal Force, the last game ever released for, of course, Nintendo 64. And then we have Dragon Sword 64, which is, by the way, my current favorite game to play. And just check this out for yourself. This is probably my favorite unreleased prototype that I've played in quite some time. It is a really cool game. It even had good reviews as far as the prototype was concerned before it got canceled, inevitably. It's a single-player cooperative experience. It's not completely finished, but you can select the other stages via level select at the main menu. Here we have a Lionel-style character, straight out of Thundercats, and like I said, this is Dragon Sword 64. There's a PAL version, and there's also an NTSC version, and they're different in their own ways, shapes, and forms. Like, you can use magic in this version, but you cannot in the PAL version. And we have Lionel straight out of Thundercats here. What's going on? This is cool as hell. Let's use a little bit of magic here on this first enemy. Oh, yeah! And you have degradation of weapons and items over time, so yes, you have to kind of replace them if they get worn out. Let's take these guys out. More magic. Oh, yeah. We can charge up. Oh, no. We can do R1 to dodge backwards. More magic. Oh, look at that double shot there. More enemies. We got this. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to go behind this door and see what kind of weapons or items we have here. Give me a shield. We need a shield. Okay, is that it? Okay, I'll use that weapon. That's fine. Kind of reminds me of Ninja Shadow Dungeons on PlayStation 1. Crossed over with like Gauntlet Legends and a little bit of even Ninja, should we say, Fighting Club, Fighting Force and all that. I don't want that. We're going to go to the next section up here. And this is a pretty challenging game to boot, though. You'll see what I mean. More magic. Oh, yeah, bye-bye, dude. Dodge back. Okay. When all fails, use the magic. Okay, we can get another weapon over here, though. There we go, we got a shield and a weapon. Now we're ready for a game in here. Bye-bye, dude. Oh, look at that, he's crumped over. Awesome. Bye-bye. He didn't know what hit him. Okay, let's see what's over here. Okay, let's try to get to the next section here. Combos with magic for the win there. Oh no, more of these enemies. I want to try to at least get to the boss battle here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. And let's trigger this thing. There's an enemy here, I believe. Now we're going to be at a little hallway with a bunch of enemies here. And then we're going to be to the boss battle. And I have not beaten this boss yet, but I've actually seen some of the other stages. Oh, this could become tricky here. Need my magic! I'm getting overwhelmed by enemies here. I need a weapon, that's what I need. Shouldn't have wasted my weapon. Come on, Thundercats, ho! Can I just run to the switch and get out of this area? Come on, let's hit the switch and try to get out of here. Oh yeah, let's run right past these enemies and get to the boss battle. Now here's where it gets really hard. Gotta block, then attack. I'm gonna lose my shield. Now I gotta actually do real dodges with the R1 button. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this boss though. I got magic too. Oh! There we go. I lost my shield. Now I gotta really do a dodge. Like that. Watch when he lands. Dodge, dodge, attack. Oh, I missed. Dodge, dodge, dodge. I can go get another shield though from a box over here. If I can get away from him long enough to do it. Shockwaves. Another shield. Oh, it's a weapon. I need a shield though. Where's that other box for the shield? Over here this way. Come on, come on. Dodge. Whoa. Get my shield. There we go. Magic. Oh, he doesn't take magic too well. Block. And by the way, like I said, I've not beaten this dude yet. He's a tough guy to beat. I'll get better though. I lost my shield again. The shockwave. Feels like I'm playing the big dude in Punch Out, where you gotta do the stomach punches. Oh, I lost. Oh no, I beat him. We're gonna get in the next section there. Oh hell yeah, I actually beat him. First time I beat him, folks. And why does it look like Lionel's completely naked? What the hell? That was a weird close-up view. Kind of like playing the old game on the original Nintendo, Codename Viper, where it looked like you had no pants on. I'm going to be coming back to this game, though. This is a cool as hell game, without a doubt. But we're going to move on to Dual Heroes, another fighting game here. And this feels like from the artwork that it's going to be like Power Rangers Dual Heroes Edition or such. Let's see if that's the truth there. What kind of modes do we have to play with? Story, versus VR, versus two-player, robot practice option. We'll do versus VR since VR is the in thing nowadays. We'll pick this character, Raiko. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do much of this game because I really don't know this game. Okay. Okay, I'm having hope that I can at least like hit the opponent at least once or twice. And it's definitely a Power Ranger style thing here. Ah, jeez. At least I can dodge with my L1 here. Okay, I better quit while I'm ahead. Ring out. Definitely takes getting used to here. Oh, one more hit. I get this guy. Come on. Oh, yeah. Nice replay as well. Not bad. Now let's try Duck Dodger Star Daffy Duck as our next game. And like I said, a lot of these games I never played on the real hardware. I mainly played stuff like Blast Corps, Pilot Wings, F-Zero, Mario 64, and so on and so on. And of course, Hybrid Heaven. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to buy a Daffy Duck game. Just, you know, let's try this for a brief moment, see how it plays. Okay. Can we get in game here? Push start, push start, push start. Try to get to some actual platform hijinks. There we go. Seems to be playing just fine here. Duck Dodgers from the 21st century. Remember that cartoon? Okay. We're going to be to a platforming section here. Okay. It's playing pretty decently. Seems like a Bubsy style 3D platformer game, so it might be something to come back to for some of you. Now we're gonna do Duke Nukem 0 Hour. And this game is kind of challenging to do along with the other Duke Nukem because of the limited control functions as far as doing non-analog controls. And the main character kind of reminds me of a cross between David Rash from the great Sledgehammer show as well as Clint Eastwood from the Dirty Harry movies. It's fun stuff here. Okay. And we have a little bit of Richard Dean Anderson straight out of Stargate and MacGyver as well. It's like a combination of all three of these character personality types with a little bit of smarkiness. Okay, and we're doing our mission thing here. Let's see how this plays for a brief moment, and we'll move on to our other Duke Nukem game. Again, we have like a good 100+ games left to go for this video. I'm ready. Look, London, England, 1888 AD. Like I said, I'm a fan of the Duke Nukem games in general, okay? Like I said, these controls are a little bit tricky to do because of the way it works out, but it's running pretty awesome here. And I'm doing this all on the Super Nintendo equivalent controller right now. Let's go to the exit here. Oh yeah! Imagine if they did like a Doom game with these style over-the-show perspective graphics. That'd be kind of damn cool. And they actually did, if I recall, on the mobile phones, it was like a Doom RPG game. Well, I would love to see that pop up on next gen. But fun stuff nonetheless there. Oh, they blew up my car. What the hell? Where's these enemies at? Take out at least one enemy here. We got this. Oh yeah! Cool as hell. Now we're going to move on to the other Duke Nukem game, Duke Nukem 64. Ever since I saw the first Duke Nukem game, I knew I'd be hooked on the entire series, including the games that took longer, like 12 years, and went through multiple engines. They were still fun games nonetheless. We're running at ludicrous speed right now because the core is capable of running mini games at 4 times faster than the actual hardware, which I'll do a video tutorial on, as well as release notes. But let's do a brief segment of this game. Bam. Go through this little puzzle frame here. Take out at least one enemy. Where are the enemies at? Oh, there's one right over this way. Oh yeah! Cool as hell. And now we're going to move on to Earthworm Jim 3D. I love the first two in the series, particularly the ones on Mega Drive, aka Sega Genesis, because these are actually far superior than the Super Nintendo ports. You might know some games on Super Nintendo and Genesis, they're actually better or inferior depending on what system you play them on. And these two games, Earthworm Jim 1 and 2, are definitely better on Sega Genesis. And Shiny Entertainment for the win, Tommy Tallarico for the win, and even more so on PlayStation 1, Wild 9 for the win. How much is that doggy in the window? Let's go to the thing here. You gotta collect udders, marbles, all kinds of other crazy stuff, memory foam to get to the stages. And even going to the first part I can go to right here, I'm tasked with something right here, look. Find 60 more marbles to get through that area. Okay, okay. I got my gun. What's over here? We can jump. Until you're as clever as most accountants, this door will not open. And if you ever seen Beneflex Accountant, that's a fun movie. But yes, Earthworm Jim, you gotta do a little bit of puzzlery to get through it. Now we're gonna do ECW Hardcore Revolution as our next game. Who loves wrestling games, especially the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on Nintendo 64 and other various platforms? This is no slouch either. Great 2-player mode activate game, fun roster of characters. Unfortunately, because of the extreme amount of buttons needed to pull off various maneuvers, you might need L2 and R2. Let's check it out. We'll do first mode activate, and we'll do Don Marie versus Angel. See if we can do like an arm twist or two before we move on to some Extreme G and other action games. Twist his arm, dude! No. Oh! Right in the nuts. Twist his arm. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, say I broke his arm. Now we're going to move on to Excite by 64. And this is a game way back, which made me decide between video cards such as NVIDIA GeForce or ATI Radeon, and of course AMD or Intel processors. It is what it is. Very cool game, but very CPU intensive as far as running. Let's get into track real quick. We'll do exhibition race. No, this doesn't really matter because I'm just doing a brief demonstration. We'll try going to Lefty's mail real quick and just see this game for a brief moment here. Okay, we got this, folks. Oh yeah. I want to do a jump. Run way better than ever before! Hell yeah! Oh yeah! Very cool. Very fun to play. And like I said, it was all about trying to find the right video card to run this. And it's running pretty nicely on the minis right now. We're going to move on to Extreme G, and we have Extreme G2 as well. Oh yeah, love my futuristic racing games such as Hydro Thunder, Wipeout, Extreme G, and Roll Cage Stage 1 and 2. These are all fun games. Let's check this out for a brief moment, see what this is all about. Try to get to some more awesome, fantastic N64 demonstrations. We got this. I know I'm gonna get hit right from the guidelines there. Oh yeah, it's like Tron Light Cycles on speed or crack, etc. Oh hell yeah, this is cool as hell. Great style of gameplay here. Feels like a mashup of Wipeout and Tron Light Cycles. I could go with this for sure. Let's see what else we have to play. This is definitely playing awesome. We'll do Extreme G2 for a brief moment.